Hello guys, very good morning. You are most welcome with Dr. Veerpal Singh in my class. The topic's name is Polymer and its application. This is a very important topic. As we all know, polymer is so much useful because it covers most of the all field of our life and replace almost and our old things to make our life more comfortable. Today we discuss in detail about the polymer and its application. Now the first of all the idea comes, what is the polymer? You know, polymer is a big molecule, large molecule, macromolecule. It made up by combining many units repeatedly. Okay, so just we can say many repeating units when combined to each other, the polymer is the result. So the polymer is what? A large molecule made up by a small building block that are called monomer. ओके, तो इस प्रकार से मोनोमर के आपस में जुड़ने से पॉलीमर बनता है. द क्वेश्चन इज, वो जुड़ते कैसे हैं? हाउ कैन दे कनेक्ट टू ईच अदर? ओके, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट, ऑन द पैटर्न ऑफ द attachment, the polymer are homopolymer and copolymer. What you get it, if building block are all building block are same, then the resulting polymer is homopolymer. In the other side, when a polymer made up of by different monomer units and by their combination, then the resulting polymer is called copolymer. So the thing is, what is the blend? A mixture of different polymer is called blend. Now just see about the classification of polymer, because our concentration is on polymer and that is especially plastic. Okay, and so the polymer are different. For example, glucose, carbohydrate, and DNA and RNA, and other polymers also there. But here our discussion is confined to plastic. So we think about the plastic polymer. Here the thermoset polymer, thermoplastic polymer, elastomer polymer. Here again they are classified further. So we just study them in detail. So here we are seeing that there are so many polymer in our surroundings. So it is very hard to learn their name. So just we say we are confused by the many number of the polymers. Now the classification of plastic. Plastic are majorly divided in two main groups: thermoplastic and thermoset plastic. Thermoplastic is what? That's very simple. When heated become soft, and when they cool down it become hardened. This process can be repeated over and over again. So the example of the thermoplastic is PP, PE, PC. PP means polypropylene, polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride plastics. So these are the example of thermoplastic. So we can say in real sense thermoplastic is the plastic. Thermoset plastic. Plastic when heated for first time soften. Then they are hardened and set will remain set. When though more heated is applied, they will not soften again. So plastic, one time plastic. So we can say one time plastic. Example are electric switches, telephone part, and cooker handles. These are the examples of thermoset plastic. Another example and classification of the plastic is amorphous, crystalline and amorphous plastic polymer. So the chemical structure allow the polymer chain to fold on themselves and pack together in another organized manner. This resulting organized reasons so that behavior characteristic of the crystal PE, PP, nylon and PET, PBT. Amorphous plastics molecule in a random pattern, that is called amorphous. Examples are acrylic, polystyrene, polycarbonate, polysulfone, ABS. These are the example of amorphous plastics. Type of thermoplastic structure, that is crystalline structure. Molecules arrange themselves in a specific pattern and systematic pattern. Now, the application of polymer, the important part of the polymer is application of polymer. So here, in plastic especially, our discussion is confined for the polyethylene, that is PE, and polypropylene, that is PP. Polyethylene is a very useful and very common name in our life. So just we go through the one by one. Polyethylene, that is PE, how the molecules have the chain. This is the pattern in which the molecules connected to each other. It is straight chain polymer. So polyethylene is a crystalline plastic material. It is made up by polymerization of ethylene, that is molecule of ethylene. When this unit is polymerized, one bond is break down and free to connect with the other molecules. And again, type of the polyethylene, that is LDPE, low density polyethylene, high density polyethylene, LDPE, etc. are the type of polyethylenes. So here we just know the property of the LDPE, low density polyethylene. Naturally, low density polyethylene, so it is cheaper and low quality. So LDPE melt at this one temperature, 1110 to 115 degrees centigrade, and it is around 40% to 60% crystalline. It is branched polymer. LDPE are softer, more flexible and less heat resistant. Low density, that is this one range, good tensile strength and elongation, easy processability, excellent chemical resistant, free from odor and toxicity, good insulating properties. So this is the overall look about the LDPE. Property of HDPE, high density ranging between this, high melting range 135 degrees centigrade, very good chemical resistance, high tensile strength, stiffness and creep, better abrasion and resistance and hardness. So this is in common words, it is high quality and more precious. Application of LDPE, packaging it's very important, play a very important role. Bags for grocery, garbage, soaping, milk pouches, liners for woven sacks, garment packing, cellular foams for packaging. Medical field it's a very play a very good role. Bottles for packing fluids, saline bottle caps and inner seals, tubes for saline seeds, sets and gases, fluid, etc. Agriculture feed, it has a great role. Irrigation for pipes, film for greenhouses, nursery bags, canals lines and mulching films, etc. In electrical field, wire coating, electrical and telephone cable sheetings. So these are the important field of your uses of LDPE. So these are the few items: carry bags and polythenes, bottles, water bottles, and these are the plastic seats. These are the cup and jug plates. These are the cans, carrying cans. These are the bottles of different material packing This is again plastic can. This is lawnmower fuel tank of vehicle. This is vehicle fuel tank, and this is carry bag. These are the domestic items, and these are the some containers made by LDPE. These are again the few items, kitchen containers, some packing buckets, and these are the wire pack coating materials. This is a container for milk and other items. These are the greenhouse or polythenes. This is the agriculture spent tank plus plastic tank. This is made by plastic, and these are the carry bags made by plastics. So these are the important items using in our daily life made by polythene. Now the second important polymer that is going to be studied, that is polypropylene. It's again a very important polymer and has a very important role in our day-to-day life. Now just see about the single molecule. This is the propylene, and this is polymerization process, how the polymer is made. The one bond of this double bond is break down and free to connect with the other molecule of propylenes. So this become a polypropylene, and this is one is propylene. Polypropylene PP is a linear polymer and very resemble to polyethylene, okay, except this methyl group. Composed of repeating units of isopropane. This propylene is also called isoprene. The main attractive features of PP or specific characters of PP: exceptional flex life and good hinge properties, very low density, हल्का होता है, high chemical resistance, good stability in boiling water, excellent electrical property due to the non-polarity, insulator, totally insulator. PP becomes more brittle than many other thermoplastics at zero temperature. So these are the few items which are using in our in our life frequently. This is the dashboard of our motor vehicle, and this is the bumper of our motor vehicle, and this is some consoles of some devices, and these are the automatic bulb bars of motor vehicles. These are the carry bags, and these are different item of our domestic uses. This is bench and tables. This is some items, and this is medical item. This is furniture. So these are the very important item made by polyPP. Raffia. This is again important product. This is woven sack of carrying food grains. These are the fertilizer sacks. So very important items are made by PP. Disposable containers. These are the glass and other container items. These are the again important containers. And about these things we have done about these two polymers, and now we think that we will discuss the other polymers which are very important in our next class. Thank you very much.